Welcome back to another episode of Nightmares and News, where we pride ourselves on bringing you spooky updates on things horror and the latest in horror news. Make sure to follow so you never miss an update from the Horror Burrito, because today we talk Bambi the Reckoning will exclusively stream on Peacock this March. In case you didn't get around to watching it last year, Pooeyverse creature feature Bambi the Reckoning will begin exclusively streaming on Peacock next month. The latest installment in the Pooeyverse from the producers of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is currently available for rental and purchase exclusively through Prime Video. In the Bambi horror movie, after a car wreck, a mother and son become hunted by Bambi, a mutated, grief-stricken deer on a deadly rampage seeking revenge for the death of his mother. Have you watched this film yet? Do you plan on watching it? It just feels a little too cheesy, but that might make it actually good, so we'll get back to you on that. The Mummy Returns comes back to theaters for the film's 25th anniversary in March. It's a good time to be the fan of The Mummy, Lee Cronin's horror movie. The Mummy brings a fresh take on a classic movie monster in theaters this April, while starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz return for a new installment in the 90s adventure franchise in 2028. While you wait, we've learned that The Mummy Returns, starring Brendan Fraser, is coming back to the big screen next month for the film's 25th anniversary. The Mummy Returns is back in theaters March 27th. Get your tickets now. The new installment of the Mummy franchise will release on May 19th in 2028. Are you looking forward to the return of the series? You know we sure are. Shudder Story receives Steam Next Fest Demo Kickstart campaign. Forestwood Interactive has recently launched Next Fest Demo for their upcoming investigative hereditary horror title, Shudder Story. In addition, the dev team has launched a Kickstart campaign to help with funding the project, which is slated to launch Q2 2026. The Kickstart itself will conclude on March 21st. Described as a slow burn tale of hereditary horror, Shudder Story sees players examine a haunted family photo album as they uncover a multi-generational secret that has been handed down through the years. This chilling experience effortlessly juxtaposes tactile and immersive early 2000s OS-style gameplay, with exploratory first-person sequences in which past horrors bleed into the present. Eli is convinced his family is being haunted. At first you don't believe him, but then he shows you the photos. As a budding image editor, that's where you come in. Armed with the latest spectacle-aware software, you must analyze, manipulate, and edit photos and video clips to unmask the horrors lying hidden in plain sight, then sort out and categorize all traces of the paranormal. Is it an apparition or a spectral form? An impossible event or a demonic entity? Each category has its own distinct identifying characteristic, for which the detailed in-game handbook will become indispensable. As for the Kickstarter, a number of pricing tiers are available, each with their own rewards. An evil clown weaponizes your deepest fears and jitters. You don't think this evil clown thing's a little played out? That question's asked in the exclusive trailer for Jitters, which challenges you to face your darkest fears. The UK horror movie will be released on digital in the US on March 17th and in the UK on March 16th via Miracle Media and Trinity Content Partners. Detective Collymore thought he'd seen it all, but when he's called to investigate what appears to be a routine case, the unexplained death of a young woman that's been officially ruled as natural causes, he finds himself pulled deep into something truly sinister. The complex investigation leads Collymore to the dark recesses of the internet, with all clues leading to a disturbing video game, Jitters. But the sadistic challenge is anything but child's play, as it weaponizes the one thing no one can truly escape, their deepest fears. As he's drawn deeper into the depths of an unknown online world, Collymore soon learns that Jitters isn't just depraved, it's deadly. The only way he can survive and save his family is to not only face the horrors coded into the system, but the darkness within himself. Does this sound like something you'll be interested in checking out? Creature feature The Yeti throws it back to the golden age of practical effects monster movies. A throwback to the golden age of monster movies, well, Go USA is getting set to unleash the Yeti. The official trailer has debuted recently thanks to Fandango. The Yeti just received an R rating for bloody, violent content and some gore, and Fandango lets us know that the film will be unleashed in select theaters and at home on April 10th. Set in the remote wilds of northern Alaska, a famed adventurer and an oil tycoon vanish without a trace in the Yeti. Their children set out on a desperate rescue mission only to discover that something far older and more dangerous than the Arctic itself has awakened. A prehistoric predator is stalking. The legend is real. The hunter is the Yeti. Are you looking forward to this film? You know we sure are. Twisting the Knife. Watch the music video for Ice 9 Kills Scream 7 track featuring McKenna Grace. The promotion for Scream 7 kicks into high gear recently with the release of Twisting the Knife, the music video from the brand new original Ice 9 Kills track featured in the movie. Scream 7 star McKenna Grace joins the band on an all-new single, a crossover between one of the modern metal's most ambitious bands and one of horror cinema's most enduring properties. Ice 9 Kills frontman Spencer previews, "Twisting the Knife is our tribute to Wes Craven and the Scream franchise, which means so much to us. Scream is baked into the DNA of who I am, and of Ice 9 Kills, my love of horror, comedy, and the collision between the two. I was already obsessed with Halloween and Friday the 13th, but Scream was the first I saw in theater. Hearing the killer talk about horror movies, and that distinctively pop culture savvy, Kevin Williamson's way, blew my mind." To continue, When we learned McKenna Grace was a fan of our band, it made perfect sense to invite her to sing, Spencer continues. She recorded her part in my home studio, the same room where I kept my screen-used Scream knife prop. Only one of the 4 rubber knives made for the first movie. Marco Beltrami's Scream scores are just as influential to me as just as any other component of the film, and our song there are echoes of the moody atmosphere he's created, with our own Ice 9 Kills twist. End quote. Sounds like it's going to be interesting. Are you a fan of Ice 9 Kills? Are you looking forward to Scream 7? And that's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. Stay spooky, keep your claws sharp, and consume more souls of the living. I've been your host, Bumps in the Night, and I appreciate your viewership. Just remember, if you want to help out our channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, all fantastic things for the Horror Burrito. And find us on our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Wherever you're watching us, I promise you there's more content.